toe-to weather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off the play fake. Puts it out of the air. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets out to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Behind his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Strickland. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
That's a good job by the...
There he goes. That one takes him down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Tyson. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense going all in to stop the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. Extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Williamson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On the ground, it's Tyson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they decide to try out the kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And it's in there for a touchdown. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Lost a throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll try the right side. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Here's a hit. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The defense just simply not driven by play action. Oftentimes an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And here comes the punt team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Williamson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williamson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Looking for a crease. It's Strickland. Sweet punt there. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the big fella. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Creates a little space. Hard running there. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on third down for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his target down the middle. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it the other way. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go. Nothing warms my heart more than a big boy getting an interception, getting in the end zone, and showing off why defensive line are the most athletic position on the field.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tyson. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down. Red zone play. Round the line. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
You wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal today. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for space, it's Tyson. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Catches it at the 15. They'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. To the ground, he's got it again. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Trying to move them on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. To fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. Slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Direct snap. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. He'll do it himself. But they'll move the sticks for a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Fires to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tyson. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. The guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll leave it with him. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offensive position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense or at least prevent a score here late in the 4th. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And some room to work. There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they're after him. Inside the 25. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, trying to push it deep. Finds his man. It's Williamson. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in. Oh, they block it. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
What a huge block. Tie game. Under a minute left. You got a chance to take the lead, get your defense on the field, and go try to preserve it and get the win. Now, big-time field goal block. Now your defense needs to go out, come out there and set a huge tone and get a big stop late in this ballgame.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. The play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got rid of it just in time.
Decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back.
Breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Off play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Strickland. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Strickland. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're going to run it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Third and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man on the right. Turning it on! And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and they strike first and take the lead by 3 here in overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the gun. And he never had a chance, just